Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Childish, what in the world are you doing on a Sunday sitting here at Runes Ruler 10 with the weirdest team possible? But in today's video, we're going to explain to you and much more when it comes to passive growth farming, how you guys can get maximum value out of this here. And once again, fam, if you guys are enjoying this content, you all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. Without further ado, let's get into the video. First thing I want to talk about is the path of growth. So of course, once you guys get in here, you guys know that path of growth has three different subsets here that you can go ahead and work on: the path of training, the path of adventure, and the path of subjugation. As you can see down below, path of training is going to help you collect some monster pieces as well as level up your monsters. Path of adventure, of course, is going to be the place where we're going to get those top tier runes. And as always, last but not least, subjugation is going to be assisting us to go ahead and get ourselves some mats for crafting, as well as develop our summoner with regards to gears. If you're coming into this game and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm a Sky Arena fan, what am I going to do? Should I just go all in on the path of adventure here? That is not the case, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. As you guys know, when it comes to climbing through the quest line here, we're going to get a wide variety of quests, and we'll get some completions and receive some additional runes and whatnot here. So we're going to utilize those runes for the very initial part. But if you are relatively new to the game and having a tough time getting yourself some basic runes, maybe those 3-star, 4-star runes that you've been collecting along the way is not going to be good, and you're like, what do I do to go ahead and get yourself a fair amount of runes? Utilizing all of your dungeon tickets that you've been collecting through these quests is not going to be the option for you as a beginner. My recommendation for you is to come on over to the book and do some monster farming here so that you can go ahead and get yourself just some easy runes, some overnight farming. Get yourself some 4-star runes here by going on over to the fire stage here, Granite Cannon. Click on over here and work on these elite bosses. These elite bosses drop 4-star purple runes that will literally carry you all the way moving into these later dungeons here. So again, if you guys are looking to utilize your path of growth tickets in order to get yourself basically, you know, the best runes possible here, I highly recommend saving those tickets here and then utilizing it in your essentially your downtime to go ahead and do some farming and get yourself some 4-star runes from these respective units. And of course, as you guys know, when it comes to farming, this is going to be very important for you, because as you guys can see, you're going to get yourself some additional rewards here to include gems, breath of life, gold, mystical scrolls, so on and so forth. Now, getting back to it, there's a couple of things to consider before deciding what you want to do. But ultimately, before you make those decisions, you got to realize one thing and one thing only, is that at the end of the day, there will have to be a balance of your ticket use between all three dungeons. Why is that? Because one of the biggest things that you need when it comes to this particular game here is to upgrade your summoner by means of these transcendence pieces. And as you guys can see, the energy to transcendence pieces you can collect obviously through various dungeons here, but more importantly, the different ones that you currently have in the game right now are going to be offered evenly between all three dungeons. So if you're one of those people out there that are like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and farm runes all day, all night, and then wonder why in the world are you pulling a Childish right now, sitting here stuck at level 68 because you do not have enough pieces to go ahead and get yourself the maxed out level 70, that's going to be a big issue for you. So again, don't be that guy that just did what I did right here. You definitely want to go ahead and balance them out, them three, and get yourself some additional pieces between all three transcendence types. Tip number 2, always farm for costume mats. So as you guys know, when it comes to these dungeons here, the subjugation dungeon is going to give you various types of gear for your summoner, but more importantly, it's going to give you some raw materials that you can utilize in order to craft some of these specific sets. And why is that important? Because these specific sets are going to give raw value, raw stats to your monsters, improving the overall combat power of not only your monsters but your summoners. So this is obviously going to help you out down the road just to top off and be as strong as possible. Tip number 3, always check the events that are currently going on right now. So as you guys know, when it comes to these events here, every once in a while we get ourselves a clearing quest event that we have ourselves basically an opportunity to, you know, get various resources to utilize for these different quests that are going for, and sometimes they'll give you a little bit of bonus when it comes to a specific dungeon. But keep in mind that certain dungeons have daily limits, so obviously you can do them as much as possible, but make sure you're getting maximum value by taking advantage of those daily limits, getting those bonuses for the day, and then moving on to the next thing. Now, last but not least, and probably one of the most important things to consider, always make sure that you're able to level up monsters if you are strong enough to get it done. What I'm saying is that, as you guys know, when it comes to the path of training, the path of adventure, and the path of subjugation, all of them are not only going to get you all these mats that we're talking about and monster pieces and whatnot here, but they also provide you a little bit of XP on every single one. Path of training is going to be 16,000. Path of adventure is going to be 27,000, and the path of subjugation is going to be 10,000. While certain ones have more than the others, ultimately the goal is to farm whichever specific does you need while getting a little bit of value for your monster. So again, if you are one of those people that are currently short on XP potions and are looking to level up your units, have no fear. You can get it done right here by taking advantage of the highest stages possible if you can clear it already, and then swap out some of those end game units that you've been utilizing and bring in some of the other units in here with runes or no runes, whatever you want to do to get it done here, but make sure that you are able to clear it with these units so that they can get a little bit more XP bonus here, right? Again, at the end of the day, you can clear this and just get the master you want, but if you're not utilizing under leveled units, you are missing out on a lot of value. So definitely, guys, want to put it out there. Hopefully this video will treat you well. Again, if you guys enjoyed this content, do me a favor, show your support. Of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep it locked here on the Childish Play YouTube channel, and by hitting that notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. Okay, that's going to be a fam. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish and Childish Plays checking out. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one. I'm out.